Welcome to the Serene Environment of Advanced Security. This is SMT and I'm very excited for this video because it's about offensive security where we will be hacking into a machine on our network. Now at the end of this video, I'm going to explain why this machine is vulnerable to us and you're able to get into it and how you can fix yours so that you don't enter my target list. It's going to be an interesting video, so you can hang around and I catch you on the next session. Now back to business. So let me log in. Okay, so we have a terminal here. Now let me divide it so that we can do everything over here. So we have this. The steps are pretty simple but technical. First of all, we are going to identify our target. Secondly, we scan the target for vulnerabilities. The third step or the option we have is to look for the appropriate exploit for our target or the vulnerability we have discovered, and also the last one is to gain access. So let's start everything. So let's identify our target first. Okay, this is our target IP address. So this is what we will be scanning for vulnerabilities. So now let's fire nmap and see what happens. Okay, so we have started nmap. This scan is going to take some time, so I advise you go and take a cup of coffee, or you can try arbitrary 1/3. I believe it also works well without any error, as I catch you on the next scene where our scan results will be ready for analysis.
A few moments later.
Our results are out for the scan, so let's review and see what nmap got for us. So this is the result below. So we'll have to look for potential vulnerabilities. So I can see a lot of things over here. Open port available. So I'm seeing port 139 and 445 and they are open. Now they are running on SMB. Then the version. This version is an outdated version of SMB. It is vulnerable and so I'm sure we can exploit it, but let's look for the appropriate exploit for it. So that's the third option, or the third thing we are going to do in this attack. Looking for the exploit to use in attacking this machine. So now let me divide this also into two so that we have the steps in order: the first step, second, third, and then the fourth. So our third step will be down here. So okay, so here suggested exploit. So we are going to take the username map script. So this is the third step. Now we are moving to the fourth one, which is the last one, which is gaining access. So we are going to fire out Metasploit. So as Metasploit is starting, you see, I said we are going to attack this machine using 4 simple steps. So this is the first one here, second, third, and we are moving to the last one. So let's see if we will be able to get into this machine. So Metasploit has loaded fully. So we'll be using this exploit here. So username map script here. So let's see, we have okay, so Metasploit have suggested exploit that we can use here. So we will be using the one with the index 1, or we can type it in full. We can type this or either use this. This is what I'm talking about. So all this is in the exploitation stage. We are trying to gain access. So let's use to be 1, or we can write it in full. Okay, so let's set our target. So this is the machine that we are attacking. This is the IP address of the machine. Let's fire it up. So we have started a reverse TCP handler. Look at that, we are in. One session is open for us. So let's see if we are truly in. Boom. You can see that we are root inside the machine right now. So we are root user, which means we can do anything with this machine. But I think we should use the Meterpreter shell. So okay, so we now have Meterpreter. So let's see if the information about this thing. Okay, so we are root user. Then we can see this. Okay, so this is the information about the machine, the operating system, architecture. So this is what I'm talking about. So we have successfully hacked into this machine. We now gain access to it. So we can do anything with this machine. I'm now going to explain why this machine is vulnerable to this attack. So you see, we have started from here, the second one, third one, then the fourth stage we are in. We got into the machine. So now let me explain why this machine is vulnerable to this attack that we have launched against it. Why the target system is vulnerable to this attack, the user map script, is because the SMB 3.0.20. Now, this version of the SMB is vulnerable to improper handling of user-supplied input in the user map configuration feature. So this allowed command injection, which led to the remote code execution, as you have seen, making us gain root access of the whole machine, as if we are right there in front of the machine, so we can do anything with it. With this type of attack, there are simple ways that we can fix it so that you don't fall victim to this. You must upgrade your SMB, upgrade it to the latest version, at least to the 4x. The X means any version that is in above 3, so we have 4 point something. Yeah, those versions, they have fixed these issues in it. So you must upgrade your SMB. And then also another means is to disable the user map script. When you are on a Debian operating system, you can upgrade the SMB using this command. So let me open a new. So when you're on a Debian OS, you can upgrade your SMB by inputting this. So we have here. So on your Kali machine, you can run this command in order to update it to the latest version. Or when you're on Red Hat or CentOS, you can use this. Okay, you can also use this if you are using CentOS. So after upgrading it, you can check for the version. So okay, so it will return the version of the SMB you are using. So this is the version that I'm using currently. So you see it's above the 3 and below. This is starting from 4 point something, so it is not vulnerable to this attack. You see, so this is why it is important for us to be updating our systems as soon as updates are released, because you cannot tell what people can do with your outdated systems. So this is it for this video, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope seeing you on the next one. Share and like. If you have anything, drop it in the comment section. Let's see how we can tackle all these problems together. Catch you live.